Hello, everybody. I apologize for my appearance, but I really can't be bothered right now because let me tell you, I had the worst night ever. I had a total of five, probably more, but five mosquitoes in my room. I have no idea how they all got in all of a sudden because the night before that I had one, but I killed that in the morning, and then I was up this whole night chasing mosquitoes. And then I'd think, oh, okay, I got two of them. Must be good. I can go back to bed and sleep. And then I would basically just start to fall asleep when I'd hear right near my head, and I was like, ah! Again! And I'd get up again. I'd jump up, turn on the light so that I could find it. I would stand there and I'd hunt them. I got a total of five. I stepped on one. Yeah. I was smart enough to squish the others with paper towels. So this was not the most relaxing night. I probably got about 10 mosquito bites. And they're really weird. They're different from mosquito bites in the States because the ones in the States, they itch really nastily continuously for a couple of weeks. Whereas the ones here, they itch really, 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 really strongly at the beginning, right at the beginning when you get them. And they get really puffy and red with this white spot in the middle. And then a couple of hours later, you don't really notice them that much, and they just look like little pimples or something. Anyway, like little red bumps. Anyway, enough about that. As you can probably guess, I'm in my room at Yonsei. I'm living in the so-called SK Global House, which, I don't know, must house about 300 students or something. No, more, probably more, 350 maybe, because there are domestic students staying here. Anyway, we're about 600 international students. So that's quite a bit bigger than Bryn Mawr, you can imagine, if only the international students are about 600. And yeah, I'd show you, but I'm sorry, you're connected to the LAN cable, and if I move the computer around, you'll die. But I have a little, I have my single room. Come in the door, you leave your shoes, typical Korean stuff. I have my own bathroom, which is quite nice, and my own little refrigerator, which is nice, and the most important thing is I have an air conditioner, which saves my life except for mosquitoes. So starting now, I'm going to leave my window closed forever and ever and ever. I have a funny story to tell you, speaking of mosquitoes. It's not directly related, but you'll see. I wanted to buy a laundry bag. I've found it nearly impossible. Okay, there are two things that are nearly impossible to buy in Korea. One is a laundry bag, and the other is a towel. And I found a towel for 10 bucks, which I find kind of expensive. But I didn't find a legit laundry bag. So I was looking around, and even if I can read Korean, I don't know what laundry bag is in Korean. Anyway. So I was looking around, and I found this thing in this department store that was it was round, this big, and it was in this little bag kind of thing, and you had to unzip it, and it had metal stuff inside so that if you untwist it, it'll go poof and build itself up. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. And so I was like, oh look, I found a laundry bag, and I'm all happy and whatever, and I go and buy it. And then me and my friend, we were shopping, and then we leave the store. I just heard another mosquito. I'm gonna die. Yeah. So we leave the store, and we go away to some other store, and then he's like, oh wait, I forgot to buy something in that store that we were in. So we go back to the one store where I bought this thing, and the cashier lady sees me, and she's like, oh wait, come here, we have to try out whether it works properly first. And so she unzips it and takes off the plastic covering or whatever, and yeah, it unfolds and builds itself up, but it is not a laundry bag. No, it's this huge tent thing that you can put over a baby's crib that has net, mosquito netting on it, so that apparently mosquitoes can't get to the baby's crib. And so I bought one of those, and I was like, oh Good thing we went back to the store and tried it out, because what if I had like tried it out at home and I'd be like, oh shit, what do I do with this now? Well, at least maybe I wouldn't have had the mosquito problem tonight. Anyway, I switched that. I like got my money back and whatever. That was funny. But yeah, the adventures you have when you're a stupid fob. Most of my friends here so far are Japanese. I made one friend on my hall who's American. She's like Filipino American or something. But we don't really hang out that much anymore. But yeah, basically the people I hang out with are Japanese. And I didn't even plan it that way. They just started talking to me. Like this one girl started talking to me. And then like all the rest kind of followed. And then yeah, so I just have like a bunch of Japanese friends, and it's really funny because like we do stuff in groups, and like yesterday we were out, we went to Myeongdong and to Dongdaemun, which is like real big shopping areas of Seoul, and they we went as like a group of 8, 3 Japanese people, a bunch of I don't know mixed international, I don't know where they're from, I think they're from the States, and then me. So, okay, 3 Japanese, 4 something else, and then me. And so, of course, I was with the Japanese people, and the other 4 were together. And it was kind of funny because I really, like, I feel as if I belong to the Japanese group. It's really funny. It's like there's no question. Just whenever, like, the Japanese group does something, they're like, oh, hey, let's do something, and I'm just included. And it's kind of fun. I mean, it's cool, but it's funny. And, it's just really weird because we're in Korea and I'm speaking Japanese all day long, every day. And yeah. And it's funny because they don't speak Korean, and so I sometimes have to try and translate for the Asians in an Asian country. How does that work? Anyway, I notice that people here tend to stare at me. I mean, I always get a few stares wherever I am, but like I can usually interpret the stares like I don't know, sometimes it's stares like um oh, she has cool makeup, or like hey girl, that kind of stare. But then here people just like stare at me like blank stares, and I don't really know how to interpret it. It's kind of weird. And the only thing like especially guys sometimes just like stare like old like ajoshi guys just stare at my legs, and I'm like, look, dude, this is making me really uncomfortable. Could you not do that? But I don't know why they're staring at me, and the only plausible explanation I could come up with is that I'm so white that they find it fascinating that they need to stare at me. I don't know how that ties in. Anyway, um, I think I'll keep the talking to a minimum for now, and I need to go out with a Russian girl, and we're gonna go to a cat cafe. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Yes, next time I will do a campus tour for you, maybe, probably, hopefully. And now, please enjoy some pictures of the English I have found here. Bye bye.